Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? It's your bigger brother Hawks, the Yonkers native, also that proud New York City guardian angel from 1986 right now to the present. Bring you another video, give you an update of what's really going on with the border. I wanted to hit the border because the borders right now is out of control. I want you to see something, but the borders right now is really out of control. It don't look good. It don't look good at all. I'm gonna let it come in and see what's going on from here. But the borders right
Now
now.
to our southern border, the battle between the Biden administration and Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott is escalating. The state's National Guard blocking U.S. Border Patrol agents from a crucial boating ramp in Eagle Pass. We know 3 migrants drowned in the Rio Grande after help could not reach them in time. Now, the federal government taking the fight to the Supreme Court right now. Governor Greg Abbott is doubling down on this move. This is in Eagle Pass, Texas, and that's where we find News Nation correspondent Jorge Ventura. Jorge.
Natasha, I'm right outside Shelby Park here in Eagle Pass, and take a look at this new security checkpoint that's at the heart of the fight between the White House and the state of Texas. You have Texas National Guard blocking Border Patrol agents from entering this area, a known hotspot for migrant crossings. Texas put up new fencing to take control of Shelby Park. It's a large public park here in.
And you know the crazy thing about that, you got the National Guard that finally said enough is enough. And Joe Biden is trying to make that where he doesn't want it to happen. He wants them to come through. He wants the border, the border patrol agents, you know what I'm saying, to let these people through. There's something fishy going on at this border because you finally have the National Guard saying that enough is enough. This is in Texas. Enough is enough. And our president is saying, no, no, we got to fight this. We got to have our Border Patrol agents still bring these people in.
In Eagle Pass, that has been a crossing point for thousands of migrants crossing from Mexico. Now, the problem is these new barriers now are blocking Border Patrol agents from getting into the park and accessing a boat ramp they need to reach the Rio Grande River. Today, Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar tweeting that 3 migrants, a female adult, and 2 children drowned in the Rio Grande after Border Patrol personnel were denied access to the park to render aid to the migrants. The group of migrants were reportedly in distress last night, and they attempted to cross the river. Border Patrol agents were able to communicate with Texas military officials at the park's entrance, who said they couldn't grant them access to the migrants even in the event of an emergency. And 3 migrant bodies were later discovered by Mexican officials. Now, the Justice Department is asking the Supreme Court to step in and order Texas to stop the blockade, saying in a court filing, because Border Patrol could no longer access or view this stretch of the border, Texas has effectively prevented Border Patrol from monitoring the border. This dispute part of a broader battle between the White House and Governor Abbott over the record number of migrants crossing the southern border. More than 300,000 migrants crossed the southern border in the month of December, by far the most ever in a single month. Abbott saying his policies are within purview of the state's authority. Texas has the legal authority.
What's really going on here, fellas, ladies and gentlemen? What's really going on here? You finally got the National Guard saying that's it, no more. But Biden and them still want them coming over here? Like, what's really going on at their border? Who is getting paid for all of this? Because somebody's hands is being greased in the United States. And it's not more than one. It's more than one. It's not just one. Excuse me. It's not just one. It's more than one. Somebody's getting paid behind this, man. Somebody's getting paid behind this madness, man. Let me let you finish here and talk.
To control ingress and egress into any geographic location in the state of Texas, and that authority is being asserted with regard to that park in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Now, last month.
Could somebody in the comment section explain to me what's really going on here? I know what's going on here. I know what's going on here. They setting this up in our own country. They setting this up. You mean to tell me that somebody finally wants to get under control and they trying to be, they're about to get blocked from our own administration? Let me hear something else. Because something's not right here. Something's not smelling right.
Authorities along the southern border are getting into more high-speed chases with suspected smugglers, and some have turned tragic. A chase earlier this week ended with a suspected smuggler's vehicle crashing into another car. Correspondent Allie Bradley is live in Kinney County, Texas. Allie, a woman and her granddaughter were killed, and residents say they are just fed up with this.
Yeah, Nicole, you're exactly right here. And there really doesn't appear to be a solution in sight for these border communities impacted by these high-speed cat and mouse chases. Now, when it comes to these undocumented individuals who are trying to sneak in for whatever reason, the local sheriffs who are on the front lines, who are already maxed out, are trying to stop them in their tracks before they make it further into the United States and potentially cause other tragic accidents.
Okay, vehicle slowing down, stand by for a bailout.
Human and drug smuggling pursuits orchestrated by the cartel, getting further into the United States.
They getting killed coming in here. They're dying coming in here. Dying. Trying to get in here. Kids, elderly people, grandmothers. So, the question I'm asked again, what's really going on here? Because they're coming in here by the thousands every day. They saying by the thousands every day they're coming in here. And everybody's saying they want to seek asylum. They may be true on some level. You probably do have some people that have problems in their country and they trying to be protected. But then you got some people that's coming in here not doing the right thing. You got people coming in here with no children and no wives. They look like soldiers, man. What's really going on here? What do they have planned for the American people? I'm going to tell you one thing. We better start fighting. We better start fighting, and we better start protesting a lot of stuff, but we need to start putting our foot down. Because ever since they came here, this is real talk, man. A lot of us have been welcoming them with open arms. And shout out to the brother, Philip Scott. Please, go join his channel. Go join Philip Scott's channel because he's covering this too. And he did a stream last night where they was having a meeting in Chicago. And you had a black female get up very upset, and I understand why. And do you know what this disrespectful migrant said to her? No more money for you. No more money for you. No more money for you. And walked out. No more money for you with a nasty attitude and walked out. So you have a lot of these migrants disrespecting people in their own community. Because if we go to their country, we have to be respectful. And let us say that we move in and say no more money for you. Everything is out, no more money for you. And then had the nerve to call all black people, because all black people are not, but called us lazy. So somebody in Philip, Scott's, one of his followers made one comment that I'm trying to understand too, and it was right. If y'all are not lazy, how come you didn't sit and stay in your country and build up your country, but you're calling us lazy? You think about that. Just think about that. You're calling us lazy, but you are leaving your country to come here. Well, how come y'all didn't get together if we're so lazy and fix up your country? Ask yourself that question. They're disrespecting Americans, and you think about it, they're going to do it to the wrong people, and something's going to happen. That's all I'm going to say from right there. They're going to do it to the wrong people, and something's going to happen. Because now they're coming in with this attitude. We're coming in, we're here now, and we're taking over. Yeah, we walked into your home, and now we're going to tell you how we're going to run your own house. Because that's what's really going down here. You got some that come here with respect, man. You got some that come here with the respect, and they respect the Americans, and they say thank you. But you got a lot of them. This is what they're doing. They had it. You go to, listen, Philip Scott is covering this. Go to his channel if you think I'm lying. No more money from you. Y'all black people are lazy. I'm gonna admit, a lot of us don't want to work, but a lot of blacks work. So you're gonna come here and tell us how lazy we are. Meanwhile, you left your country. How come none of y'all say, you know what? Why are we leaving our country? Let's fix it up. Let's do it our own way. We may be poor, but we'll figure a way to do this. But they're coming here with disrespectful attitudes, and what's going to happen, I'm going to say it one more again, something's going to happen to them, because now what they're doing, they're pushing it, man. They are pushing it, they're pushing it, and they're pushing it. This is what they're doing. I got a lot of people in my comment sections right now that's disrespectful to me, that's from other countries. But you know what? That's that's something I have to understand of being a YouTuber, and I don't care, because a lot of people have been disrespecting me in my life. You know what you do? You wipe that off. You shove that off. But to come in and say no more money for you, and y'all lazy, you should have stayed in your country, and y'all should have fixed your country. So this is what's really making me so disgusted. And I'm not saying all of them do this, but you got a lot of people from Africa and other countries that will disrespect and say America this and America that, but everybody's sure coming here getting the money. Everybody sure is coming here and getting this money. Everybody will sit there and they will disrespect America, but they'll get this money though. Because if y'all countries were so great, how come you left? How come you left? This is Big Hawk, that Yonkers native. Like, share, subscribe, and share this, and leave a comment. Shout out to my brother Philly Dom that works hard every day. Shout out to Philip Scott, Ace Live, Check in Effect, Marshawn Denise, and everybody who's tackling this. Shout out to y'all. Because if we don't say nothing, the news, what they'll do, they'll just throw little sprinkles out there. What they want you to hear and me to hear, but the stuff we're supposed to hear, they take it and they put it on the rug. Salute. This is Big Hawk. Until the next video, I'm out.